Hold on to your hats, folks, because the sun isn't always a gentle giant. Sometimes it throws massive, fiery tantrums that could power our entire planet for thousands of years. These stellar explosions are called solar storms, and they're more spectacular than any fireworks show you've ever seen. Yeah, you heard that right. The sun, the very same star that gives us light and warmth, can unleash incredible bursts of energy that travel through space at mind-boggling speeds. Intrigued? You should be. Keep reading and let's explore the fascinating world of solar storms together. Okay, so what exactly are these solar storms? You might have heard about them in the news, especially when they threaten to disrupt satellites or power grids. But what really causes these dramatic outbursts from our sun? To understand solar storms, we need to take a closer look at the sun itself. A massive, ever-changing ball of energy at the center of our solar system. Imagine a giant pot of boiling water, except instead of water, it's superheated gas, swirling and churning with unimaginable energy. The sun's surface is a chaotic sea of plasma, where temperatures soar to millions of degrees. This boiling, bubbling action is driven by nuclear reactions deep within the sun's core, constantly sending energy outward. And instead of a stove, it's the sun's powerful magnetic field. These magnetic fields are invisible, but they shape and control the movement of the superheated gas, creating mesmerizing patterns and loops that dance across the sun's surface. This magnetic field is like a giant rubber band, constantly twisting and turning, stretching and snapping as the sun rotates and its surface shifts. Sometimes, these magnetic lines get so tangled and stressed that they suddenly break and reconnect, unleashing enormous bursts of energy. When this happens, it's as if the sun lets go of all that built-up tension in a single explosive moment. The result is a solar storm, an eruption that hurls charged particles and radiation out into space at incredible speeds. These storms are like the sun's way of letting off steam, and they come in different shapes and sizes. Some are small and barely noticeable, while others are so powerful they can light up the skies on Earth with dazzling auroras, or even disrupt our technology. But don't worry, we're safe down here on Earth. Most of the time, we don't even notice when a solar storm passes by, thanks to the natural defenses our planet has in place. Our planet has a protective magnetic field that shields us from the worst of the sun's fiery outbursts. This invisible shield deflects most of the harmful particles, keeping life on Earth safe and allowing us to enjoy the sun's warmth and light without fear. Now let's dive into the dazzling world of solar storms and explore the different types of fireworks our sun can create. The sun is far from quiet or boring. It's constantly bubbling with energy and activity, putting on a spectacular show that we can sometimes see from millions of miles away. You might think the sun just shines steadily, but in reality it's a cosmic powerhouse with a whole arsenal of explosive tricks up its sleeve. First up, let's talk about solar flares. These are sudden, intense flashes of light and energy that burst from the sun's surface. They happen when magnetic energy that's built up in the solar atmosphere is suddenly released, creating a brilliant explosion of radiation. To put it in perspective, a single solar flare can release as much energy as 1 billion atomic bombs going off at the same time. That's an almost unimaginable amount of power, and it all happens in just a few minutes. Next, we have radiation storms. These storms are made up of invisible, super-fast particles, mostly protons, that are blasted out from the sun during solar flares or other eruptions. They travel at nearly the speed of light, racing through space and sometimes reaching Earth in less than an hour. These energetic particles can mess with our technology, especially satellites orbiting Earth. And they can even be dangerous for astronauts working outside the protection of our planet's atmosphere. And then, there are coronal mass ejections, or CMEs. Imagine the sun hurling gigantic bubbles of electrified gas and magnetic fields out into space. These are CMEs. They're much larger than solar flares and can carry billions of tons of solar material across the solar system. When a CME slams into Earth, it can trigger breathtaking auroras, but it can also disrupt power grids, communication systems, and even navigation signals. These are the most powerful and disruptive solar storms, and scientists keep a close eye on them to protect our technology and way of life. So, what happens when these solar storms reach Earth? Well, for starters, they can mess with our technology. Remember those radio blackouts I mentioned? Yeah, those are caused by solar flares. CMEs, on the other hand, can trigger geomagnetic storms, which can disrupt power grids, causing widespread blackouts. In 1989, a powerful CME knocked out power for over 6 million people in Canada. But it's not all doom and gloom. Solar storms also give us one of nature's most spectacular light shows, the Aurora Borealis, or Northern Lights. These shimmering curtains of green, blue, and red light dance across the sky, captivating anyone lucky enough to witness them. Here's a fascinating fact. Our sun, the heart of our solar system, goes through remarkable cycles of activity, much like how our own planet experiences changing seasons. But instead of spring or winter, the sun's cycles are marked by dramatic shifts in energy and magnetic activity, shaping the very space weather that reaches Earth. Every 11 years, the sun reaches what scientists call the solar maximum, a period when its surface becomes a stage for intense activity, with sunspots and solar storms appearing more frequently than ever before. This cycle is a key driver of the sun's ever-changing behavior. At the heart of this cycle are sunspots, those mysterious, dark, and cooler patches that dot the sun's surface. They might look small from afar, but each sunspot can be larger than our entire planet. The more sunspots we see, the more likely it is that the sun will unleash powerful solar storms, sending bursts of energy and charged particles hurtling through space. It's like a cosmic ballet, with the sun taking center stage, spinning and swirling in a mesmerizing dance of light and energy. Each movement is both beautiful and unpredictable, captivating astronomers and skywatchers alike. These solar storms can be so powerful that they sometimes disrupt satellites, communications, and even power grids here on Earth. Yet they also create breathtaking displays of auroras in our skies. From explosive solar flares to the dazzling auroras that light up our nights, the sun never ceases to amaze us with its energy and wonder. So join us on Universal Universe every day as we journey deeper into the mysteries of the cosmos, uncovering the secrets of our sun and beyond. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the cosmic adventure. There's always more to discover in the universe.